All right, we are live. I just need to grab the link as soon as this video connects. Connect video. Let me put my little whooshy on it. Connect. After the video connects, I just need to grab the link and put it in our community so that our community members can. Ooh, they gave me the link right off this time. I love it. Give me what I need. Um, so that our community members can easily come and join us live in the chat. All right, we got that taken care of. Speaking of community, if you are a solopreneur entrepreneur who is struggling to get to your first six figures in business, you need to be in our group. Okay, we have three pillars of value. Number one, we actually commune and build community. Number two, we collaborate. We make each other's businesses better and make money together. And number three, we have transformational conversations about your business growth. So you need to be in there. So shaycannon.info/group. Join us. All right. Now, let's get started. Good morning. Welcome to Unlock Your First Six Figures morning show. I am your host, Shay Cannon. Everything we do revolves around a blog, and this week's blog is at shaycannon.com/global. And so what we're talking about this week is taking your small business global. All right. What happens is sometimes you're a little fish in a big ocean, where you feel like your attempts at marketing and finding your people are hugely diluted, right? It's kind of hard to stand out and find your people. So going global is one of the ways that we can definitely stand out. We can transfer credibility from our country because the United States is a huge global power. So when we enter the room of other countries, hey, all eyes on us, right? So we want to take that transfer of credibility, become the authority somewhere else where we can be helpful and be chosen because we stand out. All right. So that is the kind of the background of why you should go global. Kind of getting ready to go global. Yesterday, what we talked about was converting your service. As a service-based business, you can find ways to convert the service that you give to people in America, or I should say United States, because I don't know, but when you start talking global, y'all, you have to start talking different. You can't say America because the Americas are actually a lot of places. You got North America, you got Central America, and you got South America. So the Americas are all of that, right? So just in case you didn't know. So when we start going global, we have to start using the right stuff. So United States, okay? You can give that same service to people in other regions that speak different languages. And so yesterday in part one, we talked about converting your service, okay? Today is part two, and easier than trying to convert your service is creating digital products, okay? Creating digital products to expand into global marketplaces, to reach a vast and diverse audience with relative ease. We can do it with digital products. By focusing on the development of high quality, adaptable, and culturally sensitive digital offerings, businesses can transcend geographical boundaries, okay? So basically, it's easier for you to do some kind of pre-recorded something, some kind of pre-printed something, some kind of pre-created something, and have it translated, right? And sell it that way than it is for you in real time to try to translate something. So that's a little easier. You need fewer people, I would say, on demand, because you would hire people to crank out these things and then it be evergreen, right? You can sell it over and over again without their help of translating it. So let's see what else we wanted to say. Ensuring that these products are accessible, relevant, and engaging across different regions not only enhances your marketability, but it also solidifies your brand's presence in the global digital landscape. Okay. So all of that came from the blog, but here on the morning show, we give you more. Okay. So ladies, start thinking, because the question is going to be, what 2 digital products can you make to go into the region that we picked on yesterday? Okay. So you can tell me the region again or the language, and then tell me what 2 digital products you could create or translate into something for that new region, that new language. All right. Let's see what's going on YouTube. Good morning, Keith. Good morning. So listen up, Keith. We're about to give you some digital products. And this list is not special, right? You know about these, but y'all know I have to give you things in the new iteration of how we're talking about it, right? So we're talking about going global. Start thinking global for these digital products. There's not a surprise in here for you, but start thinking, all right? So ebooks and guides. Ebooks and guides. So ebooks are downloadable guides. And in case the Alabama is getting in the way, guides, Guides, okay? On topics relevant to your industry, such as how-to manuals, industry insights, step-by-step guides. Translating these into another language makes them accessible to a new audience, okay? Now, when you're doing it, you might want to add in there into all of this stuff that secret sauce of how to do it the way we do it in the West, right? Because that's probably what they're buying into it for. They probably have somewhere in their country, their region, in their languages telling them how to do an ebook, how to do a guide, but you want to put the secret sauce in there of how to do it to attract US dollars, okay? Because that is a USP, a unique service proposition or sales proposition, all right? The next thing, online courses, okay? Offer online courses in another language covering skills and knowledge you provide in your services. This can include video lessons, quizzes, downloadable resources tailored to the language and cultural context of your target audience, okay? So, y'all know we have, if you go to the workshop, y'all know we got them on sale. If you go to the one that's Digital Dollars workshop, that one shows you how to create single video and multiple video courses, okay? So if you need help with that, go to the workshop sale, shaycannon.com/work-it, all right? Webinars and workshops. These would be the single video trainings. That's also in the same workshop. So webinars and workshops host live or pre-recorded webinars and workshops in another language. These can be educational sessions, trainings, or interactive workshops that mirror your service offerings, okay? That's a kind of done with you, not a done for you type of thing, right? All right. What about templates and checklists? Develop downloadable templates, checklists, and worksheets that are useful to your clients in another language. These could include project management templates, marketing checklists, business planning documents, etc. Apply that to your industry. What kind of template or checklist would you give that would be hugely valuable? Okay, and especially putting in the secret sauce of how they can make US dollars from where they are, okay? Audio programs and podcasts. Create audio programs such as guided meditation. Shout out to Dr. Toya, okay? You can do coaching sessions. You can do limited and private podcasts in another language. This format is particularly effective for reaching an audience that prefers auditory learning, okay? And then you have some people who are just busy and video is distracting. They prefer audio. Every time I record things in any of my programs, you always get a video version and an audio version, okay? So audio is definitely, it has risen, right? Podcast came back. People are used to just listening now, okay? Membership sites. You can launch a membership site that offers exclusive content, resources, and community in another language. This can be monthly Q&As. This can be downloadable content. This can be access to the community forum. So think about if you were to combine a course with a whole bunch of downloadables to become a resource and add community to it, that's what membership sites are, okay? Email courses. Dr. Toya got a fire one. Email courses. Offer a series of automated email courses in another language. These can provide value over several days or weeks, delivering bite-sized lessons, tips, or strategies related to your service, okay? So email courses. Everything don't have to be. So if you're in a situation where you like, I can't pay another platform right now, right? Think if it, peak if it, you don't care, right? You can't do it. Well, email course is great, right? All you got to do is use the same email marketing tools you have and drip it out in an email. Okay, just like if you want something download, hyperlink a word and they can download. Okay. Email courses are still a good thing. Video tutorials, we kind of talked about it in a different way, but create a series of video tutorials in another language that demonstrate how to use a product, implement a strategy, how to implement a strategy, or how to solve a common problem. These can be sold as a package and used as lead magnets or as tripwires. Okay, video tutorials. If you want to get sassy with it, you can create software tools or apps. Y'all know I love to go to ChatGPT and create custom GPTs. Well, that's considered tech these days, right? So if you have developed any proprietary tools or apps, and tools can also be an Excel document that calculates some stuff, right? I love a great Excel dashboard. So those are still tools and it's still tech. It's just low tech, but it's still tech, y'all. Okay. So if you have any proprietary tools that you have created for people to use, consider translating the interface and support materials into another language to attract non-English speaking users. Let me go back through the list for y'all. Y'all listening. Let's go back through. It's 9 of them. Emails and ebooks and guides, online courses, webinars and workshops, templates and checklists, audio programs and podcasts, membership sites, email courses, video tutorials, and we're just going to say tech, software tools. Okay. So I would love to know which two that you are looking to adapt when you are ready to go global, and remind us of what area you wanted to go to, okay? Good morning, Chantilly. Good morning, Glow. And Keith, pick from the list for me, please, and tell me what region you're looking to go global and what 2 digital products you're going to create. Now, let's get started with Dr. Toya. Dr. Toya already global, y'all. She be all up in Brazil living her best life. She's back home now, though. But Dr. Toya, I know that you said that you wanted to translate into Spanish and Portuguese, but which 2 digital products are you looking to do that for, to go global first?
I actually wasn't thinking digital products. I was going to do the physical books and translate them. But after listening to you, I think I have a Akashic Records like introductory lead magnet course that I think will work really well converted into at least Spanish. I don't know if the market is there for it in Portuguese, but at least Spanish. And then that will set up the market for the Spanish version of the book.
I love it. I love it. All right. Dr. LaFera, remind us of your region or language and tell us what 2 digital products that you're thinking will be great to go global with.
My regional product was maybe Eastern African countries. And then my digital products are probably like a webinar. And then I kind of like the email course, but yeah, I mean, all the stuff you said I like, because I can do my smart juicing method like in either one of those, and I can also share my your Dr. Chat GPT that I created in one of your workshops. Your Dr. Advocate Chat GPT. Well, GPT, yeah. I could do that.
I definitely like the webinar. You can even use the webinar to ask them what digital product they like, right? One thing about when we're talking about African nations, they are hugely smart. I did a Twitter chat one time where you know, I was the expert and I was there was a series of questions that I was asking, I was answering, and so it was based in a content creator who was in Africa. And so of course, his audience was African. And so they would come in with me as I'm answering questions. They were giving their answers. They weren't really asking me questions. They were just giving their little answer along with my answer. And I was like, oh, okay, that's what we doing. Okay. So you would definitely, if I were you, lean on your Western medicine, triple board certified, you know what I'm saying? To come to them to help them shift their thinking around some different things. And so what I would do for you, picking that region, is see what the indigenous diets are like, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that you can kind of reference them.
Yeah.
You know,
And I can bring that back here too.
Exactly. You definitely can.
Yeah.
You definitely can.
Yeah, I like that.
Love it.
And question though. Would for that GPT, because like what I want to do is say make it a bonus that maybe they can't really purchase unless they purchase something else for me, like maybe like success kit from one of my challenges or something like that, or possibly health coaching and like limited for like 30 days or something. Have you done something like that before, like limited the access to a certain number of days?
I have not, because I didn't see the value in that and limiting it, because the whole reason why I create custom GPTs for y'all is so that y'all still have access to my brain without accessing me.
Well, I just said that because I don't want somebody trying to clone it or whatever, or trying to duplicate it, you know. So
I mean,
then
they can
it's not
duplicate
really
anything you put out there, so it don't matter. Don't even start thinking like that, because they're still missing the secret sauce, which is you.
Okay, that's true.
I wouldn't worry about that.
All right,
if that's the case, we couldn't go global with nothing, because they gonna copy
everything. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Now what you could do is you can just leave access to it in your higher. I just realized I never hit enter on the blog post link, and it's just sitting there. You can make it only accessible in your higher price stuff to kind of limit access to it a little bit. So that
or I could do an abridged, what do you call it? Abrogated version.
Yeah, either way. Yeah, but I wouldn't worry too much about that. I would just make sure that that region has access to Chat GPT first. You know how they be trying to dove out access when you go outside the United States. So just make sure they got access first. Or else that's not a bonus of value to them.
Correct. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Debbie, remind us of the region you were thinking. I think it was Nigeria, if I remember correctly. What 2 digital products do you want to roll out to go global in Nigeria?
That's a good question. I'm not very clear about. Maybe a podcast or audio, but I'm not sure what the topic would be. So I have to figure that out.
So when it comes to that, again, like I said, the secret sauce for all of you is going to be how to make the US dollar, right? Because if you're picking a country where the US dollar's currency is stronger than the country you're bringing your product in, one of the ones for all of us that are connected to business people is that they can make more money to bring in kind of US people to their business, or even expats where they are, you know what I'm saying? Because all the ones that I have ever coached that were international, it was to help them get the expat US dollar into their establishment, right? So again, the secret sauce you can use is how to capture the US audience with video, with high production video, right? Because a lot of them are going to want contracts with bigger, larger US firms and corporations, because that's the video that you do would show them how to do it. So does that make sense?
Okay, because I know that I see what you're saying. They're pretty advanced when it comes to video and film. And so you're saying show them how to cater to our audience. Okay.
See, that's what I'm telling y'all. So there's somebody that does what you do in that country. The secret sauce that's really going to help you to sell it is, doing it the Western way, because they still look at us as though our country is better than most countries. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's the secret sauce that you can bring into it.
Oh, okay.
How can you use what you're doing? And this is only for the people that have a business, right? I'm sorry, that do business with other businesses to help them make money. So me, you, Shawana, you know what I'm saying? We do business with business. So our secret sauce is how you can make the US dollar, right? When it goes to Dr. Toya, she is already using some disciplines that are kind of global, right? So she has to lean on more the global discipline in and of itself and bringing it to that region. That's why she said she don't know about Portuguese, right? Portugal kind of is culture heavy with their own stuff. Okay. Dr. LaFera, you know what I'm saying? She's going to bring in the fact she's going to lean more, not just that she's from the United States and it's not the US dollar. She's going to bring more into it, her being educated in the United States, triple board certified in the United States, and bringing a new view. Because our education system in the United States is seen as, you know, better than a lot of places too. They want to know what we think, right? Yeah. And so for Teray, again, she can help expats date anywhere. She can help other people in other countries date American, all the things. You see what I'm saying? So you just have to think about what is your secret sauce angle to bring in the United States, because just being a dating coach, just doing high level video, just doing video for social media, all of that, there's somebody there that does that. So
right.
What is going to distinguish you? Right?
Right.
Cool beans. All right. Shawana Kennedy Media. Shawana Kennedy Media. What was your region? Remind us of the region and tell us 2 digital products that you could create for that region as a part of you going global.
I like what you were even talking to Deb about. That was really good. I stopped what I was doing and leaned in. For me, I had even said like Dubai, Canada, because I was also trying to go where, and then when you said culture heavy, we know in Dubai, we know how they, yeah, with women and that whole thought process over there. But however, with the people who of us have moved over there, is still tapping into those of us who are doing business over there.
Exactly.
And with some of them that want to peek in to see how they could really study more how we think and how we do and watch us. But yeah, and so with of course the podcast, the video course, things like that, and even email, because one of the things I know when you had challenged me some time ago, I have the email drip when you sign up to one of the email list, and that is a email video drip.
Yes.
So it's video in the email. So of course that rises back up for me because people are still visual. I can't get away from that. They're visual. Yeah. So that's it for me.
And another thing, so you're reaching out to places where their currency may be stronger than the US dollar, right? But they still want the US attention. You see what I'm saying? So you can show them how to do videos that get our attention to add to their influence. So that's your carrot. That's your secret sauce. The attention of the US as an audience becoming under their influence, under their impact, right? So it's less about the US dollar being stronger with what you do. So yeah, love it, love it.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Teray, remind us of, did you pick a region or a language? And what 2 digital products do you want to go global with?
Yes, ma'am. My region is Panama and Thailand. And my products are a membership site and online courses.
Membership site and online courses. I like that. So with the membership site, right? You can bring them together, other people like them, right? To create community, but you may also have to hire a bilingual team member that handles live interaction, right? I'm trying to see, you may even
learn Spanish.
Well, but I wouldn't even do that. It would be more like, what is the tech that I'm going to use that brings about the translated closed caption? You see what I'm saying? So that as I'm speaking, the closed caption is translating, so that it can be you speaking sometimes and then your team members handling client support live or whatever, right? But you coming in as the expert, you're able to speak in English and it's translating as you speak. Or even you're doing the pre-recorded that does the closed captions in a different language for you. So, I mean, we got too many tools out here to help us get this thing done, baby. We can go global. Like we can get it done. We can definitely get it done. So I love that for you. Teray, I also want you, so just like us business people are capitalizing on finding regions that want to make the US dollar, you can capitalize on finding regions that definitely want to date a US American male, right? Whether it be that that's a better economic life for them, or that's you know, I can now get the green card and leave and have a better life with a person that I actually love, you know what I'm saying, type of thing. So you can look to regions like that to put in your pocket, right? Because again, that's bringing in the secret sauce of, you know how to get an American man, right? So think about what sells all day, every day. And that's women that's teaching you how to date men with money. All day, every day, that's selling out. You know what I'm saying? So because that's not your focus, it's really something else. But if you dip into the regions that would see that as an added bonus, I would think about that. Dr. LaFera said, I do digital vision boarding to help them design their dream man. Okay, cool beans. Love it. I love all of that. All right, let's go over here to YouTube. Glow said, video tutorial email course. Don't know where I would want to go global. So what we know is, you know, if you want to go global, Glow, see your topic, your subject matter, you need to go and think about who has the pettiest dramas of like daytime drama, right? That could be, we love a good Korean drama. They got good drama in Korea, right? They got good, think about the, what they call Nolly world, right? So some of the African places have good drama, right? So just think about places that like good drama, because that's along the line of the subject matters that you do. Think about along the line of where they have these, what did they just release? These love at first sight places like the UK and I just found out they got one for Mexico. Love at first something is Mexico. I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch that one. So just think about the different places that are known for loving good drama, Glow, and kind of pick those. So I love that. But the UK is a good one. The UK is really coming up with a lot of podcast people that we're beginning to know. They are piercing the veil of coming across the pond, and we know them. Two of them that I love are Shits and Giggles, that Fuhad and James, baby. I love them. I love them. But it's a lot of them coming out of there. Stephen Bartlett is coming, has come, rose above the fray with the business podcast. So the UK got a lot of podcasts coming out. So that's awesome. Let's see. Keith said Asia with ebooks and online courses. Love it, love it. Shantali said, my analytics say my main global clients are from UK and Australia. I currently only have services and no digital products, so I need help with that. For right now, I'm thinking about webinars. Cool. I like webinars as an introduction. So definitely do webinars, and on the webinars, as you're selling your regular services, you can also ask them what digital products they would like. So webinars for people in the UK and Australia. Sure. Let's see. Also, these countries speak English, but in a different way. So I have to learn about the way they speak, especially in Australia. Yeah, mate. You're going to have to learn it. Yeah, you're going to have to definitely learn it. And it's not that, you know, if you just spoke how you speak, that they wouldn't understand it in context. But sometimes, like, I forgot who it was. It you, Teray, yesterday was talking about the different, somebody was talking about the different.
That was Cheryl.
Oh, yeah, Cheryl. Sometimes the different words mean something very different, but when they're used to listening to English speaking from the United States English speaking people, they kind of know what it is. Like I pick up on some of the vernacular of the UK when I'm listening to James and Fuhad. Like I understand how they're saying things, what they mean by this, which is not what I mean by that. So it's not as bad, but yeah, you could always hire somebody who speaks English in that country to kind of go over your content before you finalize it to help you with the words that you're using. Glow said they do have good drama. Yes, never thought of that. Yeah, most definitely. Because what we're doing is we're trying to merge it to where it comes together cleanly. And so we definitely want to know what works for them, what they perceive as our secret sauce, because that's going to be what makes us a bigger fish in a smaller pond. That's what makes their pond smaller and us bigger as a fish. All right. All right. So far we have talked about going global with your service and your digital products. Does anybody have any questions? Shawana, no, Debbie says, Shawana, thanks again for my C-suite chat. I have to jump off. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great day, Debbie. We're about to end anyway. Announcements. Y'all be thinking of your questions if you have any. The announcements is get the morning show in your inbox. Sign up at shaycannon.com/show. You'll get a reminder to hop on YouTube. Do not rely. Hey, people in studio, don't rely on that reminder to hop in studio because you're gonna be late. You're gonna be locked out. But if you just want to watch on YouTube, the reminder is great for that. And then in the afternoon, you get a link to the show notes and a replay of the show. So shaycannon.com/show. All right, tonight, I will be live in the chat of my show, Design Your CEO Life, on the Indie Soup Media Network YouTube channel. So find that and meet me in the comments at 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight. If you want to look at all the replays, they are available at shaycannon.com/design. Also on shaycannon.com/design is the link to the Indie Soup YouTube channel if you need that. What's going on right now this month is the workshops are on sale, 2 for $97, 3 for $147, and it includes the live workshop that we're about to have on tomorrow night. So go to shaycannon.com/workit. You can get 2 for $97, 3 for $147 from all the on-demand and the live one that we're having tomorrow. If you know that you've kind of done every workshop and all you need is the live one, then you need to use your coupon code SIXER, SIXER, all caps, at shaycannon.com/visible and only get the workshop for tomorrow night. All right. You got choices in life, and we know we love options and choices around here. Okay. Last call for alcohol. Does anybody have any questions about what we talked about so far this week? Going global with converting your service and creating digital products. Any questions? All righty. Y'all know I don't force nothing, not even ponytails. Well, I kind of forced one yesterday, but I did better today. All right. So y'all have a great day. The studio